Come on. Break the chain. Yeah, that art's been right.
Hello, we're here today from Sun Valley Beach. I have with me here today Miss Carolyn and Laurie and Karen. Okay. Let's see, what our plans for after graduation. I think most of us are going to college. Would you like to say what college you're going to?
I'm going to Auburn.
She's going to Auburn. I'm going to Carson Newman. Duke.
Emory.
Okay. And we have Holly, who has just joined us. She's came in from the beach.
She's going to Furman.
And we've just had a great senior year this year. We've done a lot of fun things, and we've gotten the title of the Shmoo Crew. And other than that, and our New Jersey accents. And other than that, I don't know what to say.
Study less, party more with a... Okay, we got it. We're gonna say that. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Study less, party more. We're the class of '94.
That was
Study less, party more. Senior class.
Study less, party more. Senior class of 94. Okay.
Study less, party more. Senior class of '94.
I forgot it right again.
Study less, party more. Senior class of '94. Woo!
Like a cheerleader.
I have no idea. Georgia Southern, yeah.
Kappa Gamma. Presbyterian College. Lander University. Auburn University. And the big question mark. Auburn University.
Jennifer Weber, what are you doing after graduation? Okay, Jennifer, what are you doing?
Sleeping in.
I'm going to Kenosha College. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Sorry.
All right, what are you doing, Libby? She's sleeping in. Jennifer, you're going to the best college in the world because you've got a.
I'm going to Harvard.
She's going to Harvard University.
I'm going to Sleep Tech.
And you?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Okay, we're staying here at Sun Valley Beach. Here we are. I'm Erin. This is Becca. Say hi.
Hi, I'm Bridget. Hi, how you doing? And
We're
here to tell you a little about ourselves. We are S3, are graduating seniors at Joseph Wheeler High School, Holt Road, Marietta, Georgia. We plan to attend University of Georgia. Georgia Southern.
Georgia Southern.
Part 2.
Yeah. Definitely.
A plus. What are we going to miss about Wheeler? Well, special moments like these. Seeing these bathing beauties at Wheeler High School, suntan, case to case right here. You gotta get that one in there. And
I'm gonna miss teachers, aren't you?
teachers, definitely.
Definitely the teachers. Miss Amber, definitely all the teachers.
Yep.
What will you guys miss about Wheeler?
Sarah Morgan.
Sarah, come here. Here comes Sarah Morgan as we speak. They're going to tell us a little bit about what they miss about Wheeler. Hey, Sarah. This is Sarah. What are you going to miss most about Wheeler?
Definitely lunch.
You don't have lunch. She didn't have lunch.
Well, the old days back when you had lunch, Fonda, come here. It's about Wheeler.
These cool functions. I've been to them all.
What do you plan to do after school?
This summer is going to be a little bit partying, and then Georgia with Bridget next year.
See, we're roommates next year, and we're going to be roommates too.
Academic excellence.
Excellence. That's what we're going to excel in.
Yeah.
Next
minor
year
in partying.
in Athens.
Actually, I got a full scholarship to Yale for tennis.
But we decided to go to Georgia Southern instead. We wanted to start out at a good place.
Broaden your horizons.
Anybody else?
No. Party! Sun Valley are back!
So much fun, aren't we, Maryland? It's like the time of our life. It's not supposed to be thought it's going to be. Kim said she's looking for her man and stuff to go to prom with. At least I'm going to prom. I'm going to prom. I just gotta pick who I want to go to. I just want to pick who I want to go to prom because everybody wants to go with me. I'm gonna miss. What am I gonna miss about Wheeler? I'm gonna miss all my friends, and I'm gonna miss Miss Gordon following me down the halls and ask me where I'm supposed to be. Hey, Miss Gordon. Hi, Miss Gordon. I'm gonna miss work program. What are y'all gonna miss?
I will miss nothing, okay?
I'm going to miss Miss Fraser's essays that we have to write in 50 minutes. I'm going to miss Coach Boyd saying, hey, Toa. I'm going to miss lunch and the food that made me sick. No. I'm going to miss those fake strawberry milkshakes.
And Coach Lipscomb's legs. You know you gotta go.
No, I'm gonna miss that lady who says, well, welcome Wildcats. What we got for lunch today? I'm gonna miss her.
Welcome to the Wheeler Wildcat Cafe.
This is Tommy now coming to you live from Sun Valley. I'm here with my boys, Brian, Cut, John, Sonny, Ted, and Michael. We're having a great time, and you know, seeing too many people we didn't want to see, and we don't want to say that. Let's interview some people. Brian, what are you gonna miss about Wheeler High School?
Nothing.
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 Edwards, besides your wife, what are you gonna miss about? Oh, he's going to college with her. What are you gonna miss most about Wheeler High School? Okay, Ted. Most about Wheeler High School. Let's get some answers here.
Hollis football.
College football.
Nothing.
I'm gonna miss you, Todd.
Oh, he's gonna miss me? Well, Michael has one more. Hold on.
Skinny dipping at Cunningham's pool.
Yes, dude. Spring break off the balcony. All right. Everybody remember spring break. Sonny, what are you gonna miss?
I'm gonna miss my main man, Mr. Alexander.
And I'm gonna miss Robertson! Ha! Oh my God!
This is so good. He said beat me and he cursed me. Hold on a second.
Come on, Mike.
Come on, do it. Do it, Mike. He has to concentrate on eating. He's not used to. Don't film it. He's not. Nobody's wide on their butt.
And their hamburgers.
Okay, now can we?
Yeah, that's good. Wait. All right.
Here we go again.
wish y'all all the best of luck. I know y'all can go out there and be successful in whatever you consider success. Best wishes to you all.
If you will, please take your program and join us in singing 2 verses of the national hymn, My Country, 'Tis of Thee.
Ladies and gentlemen, parents, guests, administration, faculty, and members of the class of 1994, it is my privilege and great honor as senior class coordinator to welcome you this morning to the commencement exercise for the Wheeler High School graduating class of 1994. Today is indeed a special day in the lives of these young men and women, as it marks the culmination of a long and sometimes difficult journey. It is a special day in the lives of you parents and other family members and friends who have lent your love, moral support, and guidance in helping them reach this goal. It is a special day for the faculty and administration of Wheeler High School, as we have had the honor of watching and being a part of their intellectual and social preparation. Yet, even as we celebrate the end of this important stage of their lives, these young people began to prepare for the next stage in which they will become vital, contributing members of our community, state, and country. Today's memories will not be soon forgotten, and to ensure that they are pleasant memories, let me take this opportunity to thank you in advance for your cooperation in honoring these graduates with the respect and dignity that has long been a hallmark of Wheeler commencements. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the individuals on the platform this morning. Starting at my left is Mrs. Lynn Penavelle, who is the co-coordinator of the senior class. Ms. Penavelle will be reading for the diplomas this morning. Next to Ms. Penavelle is Dr. Diane Brewer, Associate Principal of Wheeler High School. Dr. Brewer will assist in the awarding of diplomas. Next to Dr. Brewer is Mrs. Grace Calhoun, Superintendent of Cobb County Schools. Mrs. Calhoun will also assist in the awarding of diplomas. Next to Mrs. Calhoun is Mrs. Carolyn Duncan, a representative of the Wheeler District of the Cobb County Board of Education. Mrs. Duncan will certify today's graduates. To Ms. Duncan's right is Dr. Earl Holliday, Principal of Wheeler High School. Dr. Holliday will assist in the awarding of diplomas. Next is Mr. Jim Crook, Chairman of the Wheeler Guidance Department. Mr. Crook will assist in the awarding of diplomas. And next to Mr. Crook is Mr. Dave Shoemake. Mr. Shoemake is Administrative Assistant at Wheeler High School and will assist in the awarding of diplomas. I would also like to recognize the members of the Wheeler faculty that have joined us this morning in the donning of the traditional cap and gown and marching with the seniors on this special day. At this time, Mrs. Duncan has a few words on behalf of the Cobb County Board of Education.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here on such a special day for the graduates and the families, the faculty and staff at Wheeler High School. On behalf of the board, I would like to congratulate each of you on your accomplishments and wish you well as you take your next step into your future.
It is now my honor to introduce to you our superintendent, Mrs. Grace Calhoun, who has a few words.
I am delighted to be with you today, and I certainly bring you congratulations from administration of the Cobb County School District. I commend you for your achievement. Without the hard work and the dedication that you've committed to 12 years, you would not be sitting where you are this morning. And it is with great honor that I salute you and I commend you. You're to be commended for the contribution that you have made to Wheeler High School these past 4 years, and certainly to the community at large. We appreciate you as young people who make a positive contribution to the community in which we live. There are many people who have had a part in bringing you to where you are this morning, and I would ask you sometime today that you take time from your busy schedule and your excitement to congratulate those people also who've had a part in helping you to achieve your goals and your dream of graduating from high school. First and foremost is your number one partner in education, your parents. Secondly, your teachers and the administrators of your school. Certainly you would not leave out your friends. Without friends to help you along the way, you would not be as successful as you are today. I challenge you to make the most of your future. And I quote from Frank Outlaw, who says, "Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny." Congratulations.
Good morning, and thank you for joining me at this graduation ceremony of the class of 1994 Wheeler High School. The other officers and I would have liked to read you a poem, and after considering a few more serious selections, we decided on one of our favorite authors of our childhood, Dr. Seuss, and the poem is "Oh, the Places You'll Go." Congratulations, today's your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look 'em over with care. About some you will say, "I don't choose to go there." With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along, you'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll see great sights. You'll join the high flyers. You'll soar to high heights. You won't lag behind, because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang, and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You can get so confused that you'll start into race down long wiggled roads at breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space. Headed, I fear, to a most useless place, the waiting place. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky, ready because you're that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go, there's fun to be done, There are points to be scored, there are games to be won, and the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame, you'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win because you'll play against you. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that scare you so much you won't want to go on. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left, and you will succeed. Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kids, you'll move mountains. So be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray, or Mordecai Alley Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Now I'd like to introduce to you a leader of the school. He's a 4-year varsity tennis player, a member of the Red Cross, a member of the Institute for Young Leaders. His junior year, he was the vice president of the Student Council, and this year he is currently the president of the Student Council. Please join me in welcoming Keith Taylor.
Good morning, family and friends, fellow graduates of the class of 1994, faculty, and distinguished guests. This morning I have the honor of telling you how wonderful and unique this class that sits in front of you really is. Let me start by saying we are, of course, not the first graduates to follow through these years which we call adolescence. And we certainly will not be the last. But I can honestly say that there is not a finer group of graduates that I would rather be associated with than the ones before you. You see, this is not the average group of students that passes idly through the channels of school. From the days when we were the targets of bouncy balls and the Happy Boy song played loudly over the intercoms, this class has changed and influenced the entire Wheeler High School community. If you had the opportunity to watch the senior video, you saw teachers and faculty of all areas, with the exception of the wonderful Mr. Beatty, who said that we would be sure to go far through the penal system of America. But as far as the others, they talked about ambition. They talked about outstanding character, people that had made the difference, people that had bettered Wheeler High School. That's what you heard from these teachers. Now I'd like to share some of the memories that we have built up over the years at Wheeler. 4 years ago, yet so vivid in our memory, we crossed the street of maturity, fearful, yet vision in mind. Although we were the youngest and without a driver's license, we were contingents for the Spirit Cup, and our presence was felt at all events. Then, after a year of adjusting and learning, we entered our sophomore year. I can still remember dancing around the cafeteria and yelling the tomahawk chop as the Atlanta Braves won the National League pennant. But unfortunately, we were then faced with an incident that no one should have to face. One of our very own, Chet Blanchard, was taken from us by the unmerciful hands of violence. He was an individual loved by all. And how is anyone supposed to act or feel? But we bonded together. We attended his funeral, united hand in hand, as if depicting a wall against something we would no longer tolerate. We began to understand customs and people, and this class came together as one, and that is what you see before you today. Then we crossed over the gym floor into the land of the upperclassmen. That year we attended our first prom, which was held at the fabulous Fox. That's thanks to our class officers. It was definitely a night to remember. Then we became seniors. Maturity set in, and the future stared directly at us. But we still had one more year left, and for me, like many of us, that was the best year yet. We started over the summer by selling t-shirts, which I think just about everyone bought, because you could not mistake this class at a pep rally or school events. We were covered in black. Then right before the school year started, we held the annual senior luau, followed by seniors painting the school parking lots, which I am sure the juniors learned to love as they walked up the hill past the senior lots and to the school. Then the year began, and it was our turn at the first pep rally to avenge our freshman embarrassments. We unleashed the hit squad and covered the freshman side with toilet paper and diapers. Then our region champ football team began their quest for victory with a 14-2 win over the Marietta Blue Devils, the first time since we had been at Wheeler. Next, we had homecoming with a beautiful court and a fabulous parade. Then it all began in November when the Wildcat basketball team took the court for the very first time. Months later, we ended up at the Georgia Tech Coliseum, faces painted, students and teachers alike cheering their team onto a victory over Valdosta. It happened. We won the first state basketball title since the school opened in 1965. During March, the senior banquet was held at the Peachtree Plaza. We had dinner, talked about our past and our future plans, and then we watched the senior video, which after watching, I do not think one person there could have left without saying, "This is a tremendous senior class." We wound down the year with continued excitement. Track, soccer, and baseball all went to the state playoffs. We had the first Powder Puff in 4 years, which of course the seniors won. All of us enjoyed an excellent prom at the Georgian Terrace, and now graduation. I've talked a lot about sports and events, but this class has much more to offer. There's over $1 million in scholarship money allotted to this class. There are more people with over a 3.0 GPA than Wheeler has seen in many years. As a class and school, we have given over $700 to Gracewood Mental Hospital, $2,000 to the newly formed Academic Booster Club, provided 4 students with college scholarships, over 100 families with food for Thanksgiving, and 30 families with presents for the holidays. Whether you remember this class for the unity, the sports, the academics, or events such as senior nights, gong shows, moving a junior's car who dared park in a senior space, or anything else, this is definitely a class to remember. I do not think it is a coincidence at all that Wheeler has one of the best years in decades with this seniors class at its lead. In closing, I would like to read a poem that was written by one of my good friends and one of the best graduates that this class has to offer. His name is Chris Bagley, and this is his farewell that he wrote for the yearbook. They say that time is a river. At some points, it seems to flow swiftly. At other points, its flow is barely noticeable. The slow, dull times seem to slip by us like water through our fingers, not lost, but gone forever. In our own minds, we scream our regrets over these yesterdays, but in the fullness of time, these protests fade to an imperceptible drone. And we are left only with the voices that sing of the times that will always remain strange and beautiful. These times carry us away on waves, and when they set us down, they leave us with ever-present reminders of past that is intangible but not irretrievable. These days are not days gone by. In our hearts, every one of them is today. Today, the class of '91 throws diapers and Super Balls at us. Today, we take out the car for the very first time. Today is spring break and prom and graduation. Today is a sort of homecoming. Never let todays become yesterdays. Hold on loosely, but always hold on. I am honored to be a part of this class, and whether you realize it now or in 20 years, this is a great school which has provided us with an education and the memories for a lifetime. You are all the very best. I hope that you will only let your dreams and imagination be the limits to your future, and you will always remain forever young. Thank you for the memories.
Wheeler High School has enjoyed an outstanding year. The reason for much of that success sits right before this stage today, and I think we owe them a great round of applause. There are many adjectives you could use to describe this group of young people. Just a few that come to mind: industrious, innovative, artistic, persistent. But I think one word that describes all of them to a T: they're winners on and off the field. You've heard about our outstanding success in football, basketball, wrestling, track, soccer, baseball, volleyball. And this time, I'd just like to recognize a few of those individuals who have participated in a varsity sport. Would you just please stand where you are if you participated in a varsity sport at Wheeler High School? Okay, we can always read, and we like to read about our athletic success. But Wheeler High School is very fortunate. We have some very talented academic scholars amongst us. At this time, I'd like to have those people stand who have a 4-point average or better. Okay, now those students who have a 3-point or better, please stand. One last time. Those students who will be attending college this fall, please stand. Thank you. Again, we have a rich history in athletics. We have an equally rich tradition in academics. But we're only as good as our faculty. And at this time, I'd like for our faculty who are here to help celebrate today, please stand and be recognized. We have a small group of students that we're going to bring forward today who simply enjoy coming to school each and every day. Don't laugh. I'm going to call a first group of students who have had perfect attendance for the entire last 4 years. And as I come your name, please come forward and receive a plaque. Melanie Blystone, Joyce Bonsu, Martin Gandy, and Rebecca Maddox. That was 4 years. We have others with perfect attendance. We have one individual who has been to school every day for the past 7 years. Brian Camp, please come forward. We have one individual who has been to school every day for the past 8 years. Jennifer Grant, please come forward. The next individual has been to school each and every day for 9 years. Feng Mai Lai, please come forward. And the last individual, believe it or not, has not missed a day of school for 10 consecutive years, Baxter Theron. I think Baxter really likes school. Congratulations, Baxter. I have one additional award. Again, we have outstanding students. It's been my pleasure to work with each and every one of them. However, there's one student who was voted the most outstanding overall for this graduating class. And he will receive the Atlanta Journal Cup. That will go to Chris McLaughlin.
As a duly elected member of the Cobb County Board of Education, I hereby certify that the graduating seniors of Wheeler High School have met the high school requirements of the State Board of Education and the Cobb County School District and are thus entitled to all rights and privileges for completing these requirements. Dr. Holliday, you may begin the presentation.
Elizabeth Lynn Hubbard. Erin Brooke Polliger. Stephanie K. Volk, with honors. Clarissa Michelle Anderson. Nicole Lanier Andrews, with honors. Carrie Beth Armstrong, with honors. Lisa June Aronson. Tammy Michelle Ashton. Fatou A.D. Awi. Stephanie Renee Ballard, with honors. Abercrombie Loletta Bernard. Edwina Cornelia Tyler Bernard. Anne Marie Berry. Jennifer Longwell Beckler, with honors. Cam Lewis Caldwell, with honors. James William Adcock. Romeen Vincent Alavi. Robert Lance Anderson. Matthew Vasquez Armstrong. Samuel Scott Armstrong, with honors. Tommy Barnett Atkins, Jr. Christopher Richard Bagley, with honors. Julian Brent Bishop. James Donald Blakely. Robert Stephen Blankenship, Jr. Robert Hamilton Bowles. Oscar Andres Buitrago. Daytwan Carl Byers. Amy Elizabeth Black. Tara Kathleen Blaylock. Melanie Judith Blystone with honors. Holly Bohacek with honors. Joyce Mensa Bonsu. Amy Marie Borowski. Keisha Veronica Boyd. Olivia Elaine Bristow. Cassandra Nicole Brooks. Angela Nicole Brown. Jennifer Lynn Bryant. Jennifer Rebecca Bubna. Florence Catalina Buford. Tach Tao Ti Bui with honors. Brian Lawrence Camp. Jerry Franklin Cavender. Dave Yinping Chen. John Paul Coelho. Paul Christopher Conlon II. Jonathan Jamal Coote. Brandon Howell Couturier. James Michael Croy, Jr. Michael Patrick Cunningham with honors. Christopher Derek Eugene Curry III. David Lawrence DiBernardo. Temu Kwame Philip Dixon. Dwan Keast Ashanti Dove. Brandon Michael Drew with honors. Carolyn Martin Bunty with honors. Sarah Jackson Bunty with honors. Andrea Grace Calhoun with honors. Jennifer Lynn Carter. Natalie Claire Cheney with honors. Rebecca Susan Cheney with honors. Lori Mikkel Chotner with honors. Kieng Teng Chu with honors. Francis Lee Clark. Kendra Nicole Collins. Rebecca Ann Conway with honors. Rebecca Jane Cook. Lindsay Paige Creasy. Kelly Marie Krim with honors. James Allen Dubsky. James William Dukes III. Donald L. Duncan. Michael Joseph Edwards. Spencer Bryant Edwards. Tedman James Ellers with honors. Aaron Joseph Flesner. Calvin Christopher Franklin III. James Brian Freud. Martin Alexander Gandy with honors. Michael Gadanella with honors. Garrett William Gerstung. Michael T. Glover. Eric Lewis Goodman. Ashley Shane Crisp. Elizabeth Ann Siganowicz. Madavi M. Desai. Rafaela Montero dos Santos. Aisha Jamila Douglas. Elizabeth Ann Druckenmiller. Andrea Leslie Eaton. Cameron Nell Edwards with honors. Ashley Lynn Elliott. Catherine Roberta Elwert with honors. Sarah Elizabeth Engel. Cynthia Ray Floyd. Samantha Foti. Jennifer Lee Folk with honors. Stephen Paul Graw. John Benjamin Green IV. Robert Nolan Green III. Jeffrey Allen Griggs. Christopher Sean Grosskopf with honors. John Raymond Geislink with honors. John David Haberman. Jeremiah David Haste. Jamal Abdul Hamid. Ryan Christopher Hamilton. Todd Christopher Harris. Jeremy Charles Hatfield. Wyatt Ryan Head. Diana Mary Fox. Kimberly Janine Gaskins. Stacy Michelle Goldstein. Jennifer Ann Grant. Heather Michelle Gray. Winship Nicole Guest with honors. Bridget Kathleen Harrington. Kelly Allison Hart. Sabine Ann Healy. Jessica Ann Hettig. Demetria Lynette Hill. Angie Marie Hines. Christy Marie Honey. Carlin Marie Haynes with honors. Joseph Eccleston Henderson. Kevin Ryan Holcomb. William Lee Holland with honors. Christopher Shawn Hughes. Christopher Logan Humbert. Timmy Sung Im. Robert Evan Irwin. Sayud Ali Arshad Ishaki. Oren Vincent Jefferson. Sivan Kashishian. Taz Hunter Kicklighter. Sei Jun Kim. Woo Sung Kim. Kelly Shin Kim with honors. Heidi Maria Hofer with honors. Leslie Ann Hoffman. Sonia Renee Israel. Yoko Iwasaki with honors. Lauren Elise Jancic with honors. Christy Rosemarie Jarrett. Paula DeLandis Johns. Anne Catherine Jones with honors. Jennifer Lene Joy. Sandy Kalb with honors. Jacqueline Casey Keith. Gina Ann Kessler. Lisa Kim. Un Kim with honors. Anthony Nolan Kinder with honors. Jeffrey Christopher Kennard with honors. Michael William Cipriano with honors. Dale Shelton Labby Jr. Philip Leslie Latham. John Murphy Lineberger with honors. Jason Thomas Lowe. Robert Francis Mackey III. Gregory Lawrence Martin. William Arthur McClelland with honors. Tori Orlando McCullough. Matthew Meade McDermott. Nigel E. McElwee. Jason Robert McFarland. Melissa Ann Klippel with honors. Paige Lee Kinnear with honors. Kimberly Catherine Kowalski. Honore Lynn Lanfried. Amy Marie Lane. Kimberly D. Larson with honors. Melanie Ruth Lester. Melissa K. Lozier with honors. Feng Mai Lee with honors. Liliana M. Macea. Maria Lynn Macy with honors. Rebecca Elizabeth Maddox with honors. Angela Lynn Magnuson. Audrey Jean Majeski. Christopher Paul McLaughlin with honors. Connor Lee McLaughlin with honors. David Hunter McLaughlin. Marcus Lee McElroy. David Edward McMinn with honors. Todd Bartley McNabb. Blaine Kirby McNally. Curtis Brian McNiff with honors. Charles Eland Michael. Robert William Mikesell. Matthew Winfield Miller with honors. Thad David Miller with honors. Mario Cantrell Montgomery. Jonathan Justin Morris. Salima Manji. Allison Michelle Massimino. Sumiko Masuda. Jessica Sharice Maxwell. Margaret Ann Mays. Nartika Michelle McBrayer. Dina Elizabeth McClelland. Angela Dawn McElreath with honors. Stephanie Jane McClarty. Ina Elizabeth Mebel with honors. Melissa Ann Myler with honors. Jennifer de la Paz Mendoza with honors. Kimberly Ann Mertz with honors. Rosemary Michelle Minghella with honors. Javon Demetrius Moresby. Michael Gallier Murphy with honors. Brandon Thomas Nelson. Sharam Nikukari. Ji Myung No with honors. Mark Frederick Norton. Michael Jason O'Dowd. Christian Tate Palaoro with honors. Mario Paranos. Bhavdeep R. Patel. Jonathan James Patrick. Huang Nam Min Pham with honors. Mario D. Portis. Matthew David Pridemore with honors. Corey Ann Moore. Michelle Lynn Moray with honors. Sarah Suzanne Morgan. Karen Mary Mulcahy with honors. Elizabeth Rosa Nee with honors. Kelly Marie Nichols. Yolanda Altanise Nolly. Rebecca Ann Ollis. Michelle Dawn Osborne with honors. Catherine Joy O'Sullivan. Rajeshwari K. Patel. Rachel Marie Perez. Susan Emily Perry with honors. Rachel Ann Phillips. Christopher Andrew Quigg. Stuart Lee Ray with honors. Paul Eric Rees. Nathan Brian Reuter with honors. Eddie Vidal Reyes. Derek James Riles. Christopher J. Risley. Larry Ty Robertson. Jonathan Patrick Roth. Theodore McDonough Rush. Paulo Paul Sang. Bruno G. Salas. Michael Anthony Santos. Russell R. Sauvé. Janet Catherine Pierce. Maria Isabel Pinilla. Ashley Michelle Prince. Deanna Michelle Quinn. Jody Elizabeth Vernon Roden. Kimberly Richardson. Callie Jennifer Ritchie. Stephanie Shea Ritter. Misty Dawn Robinson. Miranda Jo Roper. Janice Maria Ross with honors. Courtney Faye Sealing. Emily Jane Shackleton. Victoria Hepburn Sharp. Jason Robert Sheevy. David Scott Schaefer with honors. Brian Wayne Seals. Christopher Brandon Shaw. Jeff Aaron Slutsky. Bogue David Smith. Jeremy Lee Snyder. Brooks Barron Souders, with honors. Walter Barrett Stacco. Richard Keith Taylor, Jr., with honors. Baxter Dixon Theron, with honors. James Henley Thomas, Jr. Patrick Joseph Thorstensen. Daniel Enrique Torres. Carrie Lynn Smallhorn, with honors. Amy Randell Smith. Karen Virginia Smith. Leanne Smith. Silvia Maria Solis. Carrie Beth Solomon. Maria Lourdes Sotomayor. Melanie Brooke Spigner. Kanae Antoinette Starks. Alicia Lynn Taylor, with honors. Lisa Catherine Thornton. Alice Genevieve Tilsey, with honors. Angela Marie Tomlin. Mayaka Sada Toa. Stephen Joseph Vallone, with honors. Kelly Sundance Vandazandy. Reynard A. Varnum. Elijah Raphael Vinson. Arturo L. Walker. Christopher Jason Worrell. Spencer W. Wilkinson, Jr. Alkawan Darnell Wilson. Michael Fitzgerald Womack, with honors. Hong Sayavong. Jeffrey Michael Zabi. Laura Pauline Trujillo, with honors. Yvette Danielle Tur, with honors. Virginia Ann Tyre. Marilyn Antoinette Valentine, with honors. Jennifer Lynn Weber, with honors. Alexis Marta Werenberg. Erin Jean White. Fonda Lee Whitaker, with honors. Angela Beth Wingo, with honors. Marie Lynn Yarbrough. Stephanie Patricia Zier. Letitia Tamara Fletcher. Gentlemen, at this time, now I am proud to present to you the graduates of the class of 1994.
Hello and good morning. My name is Cam Caldwell and I serve this year as senior class president. Before I present our special guest, I would like to talk about a couple of things. At this time, I'd like to call to the stage Ms. Kelly Roundtree, the newly elected president of Student Council for the 1994-95 school year. Every year, it is customary for the senior class to use the remaining funds in their accounts to give a senior gift. We started off this year with a lot of money. We made it from fundraisers and off prom. But along the way, that amount got lower and lower with all the activities that the class participated in. However, we did manage to scrape together enough money to leave a few gifts. Our first gift to Wheeler was a $2,000 grant to the newly formed Academic Booster Club. They'll use this money for their trust fund. We are also setting aside funds to purchase a large projector screen and a new sign for the Fine Arts building next to Wheeler. On behalf of the senior class, I would like to present these gifts to Kelly in honor of Wheeler. We hope that they will add to Wheeler for years to come.
Thank you, Cam. On behalf of the entire student body, I graciously accept these gifts. We would like to thank you, the class of 1994, for all that you have done for Wheeler, the memories and the traditions that you leave behind you. We wish you the best of luck in your future. We're going to miss you all. Thank you.
Well, everybody knows that I'm not real good with these big speeches. But while I'm up here, I wanted to say one thing to the senior class. It's been a long 4 years for us here at Wheeler, but now it's time to move on. And I would just like to wish all of you the best of luck. I would like to wish all of you the best of luck. I sincerely hope that you can all go out into the world and become successful in whatever you measure success. But I also hope that every now and then you can look back on your times here at Wheeler, and those thoughts will bring a smile to your face or even a tear to your eye. Best wishes to you all. And now, without further ado, I would like to present the 1994 class valedictorian. She's a young lady well respected by both students and teachers at Wheeler. She really needs no introduction, but I'll give her one anyway. She was captain of the band Color Guard. She participated in the Governor's Honors Program. She's treasurer of the Thespian Society, secretary of Junior Civitans, a National Merit finalist. She participated in the Chemistry and Science Olympiads. She was captain of the varsity math team. She was voted outstanding senior by the faculty at Wheeler and most intelligent by her peers. She's a member of Mu Alpha Theta, Key Club, Senior Hall of Fame, Science Honor Society, Latin Honor Society, National Honor Society, and next year she will attend the University of the South in Sewanee, Tennessee as a Benedict Scholar and will study chemistry. And last but not least, on a 4.0 grade point average scale, she has a GPA of 4.50. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Jones.
Before I start my farewell, there's someone else, as Cam was introducing me, that I realized had not been recognized. And that is our salutatorian. Brandon Michael Drew, please stand. The ceremony's been so beautiful. Even though we'd all like to sit here all day and celebrate our past successes, Like a shadow in a dark corner, the future is creeping up on us. Every one of us has to wonder what our future will bring. Tomorrow is like a series of faraway locked doors marked no entrance, which everyone wants the key to. It is a veil that you know will soon be removed, but still you ache terribly to lift it in order to see more clearly what awaits you. Tomorrow is the finish line of a race that everyone is running. Everyone is looking for their own unique understanding and knowledge that will allow them to unlock the doors of the future. Sometimes we stop to help a fellow traveler along, but often we travel alone. Today, we have all passed through different doors to reach the same end. But now, we are faced with many other doors to try. Together, we have all succeeded, but now we must separate and travel on. For many years now, we have all been in the same section of the house. Our paths have intersected, and we have developed friendships. Now, we approach a junction. Each of us must determine which of the many doors we will attempt to open. Some are so narrow that only one traveler will be able to pass through. Some are wide, accommodating many people. Some require special keys that only certain people possess. Some require the combined efforts of many people. We must remember these things and not become frustrated. We should not all try to pass through the same door. Each of us must choose a course and follow our own heart. Each door leads somewhere, but that somewhere is often too far to see. We are afraid. What if the door I open leads in the wrong direction? What if there's a monster on the other side? What if I lose sight of all the people I've known before? What if the lock simply cannot be broken? Neither I nor anyone else knows the answer to these questions. Only through patience, persistence, and confidence can we discover what lies ahead. We must have faith in ourselves that we will make good decisions. We must seek knowledges and experiences that will help us when we are faced with difficult decisions. To be afraid is not a crime. To fail to open your door is not a crime. To make no attempt is a crime. If we struggle, we must continue to struggle. Seek another alternative. Look for your key. If we have no goal, we will be lost in the dust. If you stand forever in the junction, you will forever be lost. You need not beat down your door. Speed does not necessarily score points. The method is often as important as the results. Do the ends always justify the means? You need not open a new door. Each door leads to a wealth of new experiences. You need only take advantage of your opportunities. The great secret to success in life is to live, to feel, to experience. Use all of your time, for only one thing is certain: this life flies. The moving finger writes, and having writ moves on. Nor all your piety nor wit shall lure it back to cancel half a line, nor all your tears wash out a word of it. Each new day brings 1,000 new roses of opportunity, but it washes away the petals of yesterday's flowers. Tomorrow clears today of past regrets and future fears. On behalf of the graduates of 1994, I'd like to bid you a fond farewell. May our futures intersect.
myself, too, for that matter. Yeah. I graduated. This is a diploma. This is 12 years worth of work.
Congratulations!
Hold on, get Jeff over here. Hold on. What's up, Biggie? Everybody make stupid faces. Get in the picture, Jeff. Stop messing up my hat. Keeps getting bigger, so explain to you the difference between a diploma and a diploma. It took 12 years to get this, and now I'm out of school. Thank you very much.
12 years of hard work. That's a payoff right there. We.
Corey. Come on, baby. We're running hours. That's a new motto.
I heard that.
Anything you guys want to say? What? What's that? Anything you want to say? Anything we want to say? Want to say? Actually, I can't say it on camera what I want to say, but we want to say goodbye to Wheeler. See you in a subtle way. We love you. And we're out! Hey, that's the only one-person wave in the history of Wheeler graduation. Oh, yeah. Aren't you glad you used Cobb? Everyone did.
Sarah, get the picture. Okay, hurry.
Come on, hurry.
Here,
Let's get a just me. Just me. Just me. Just me. I'll fix the boat.
I told him I'm getting it.
What's up?
stepfather. Yeah. See you, man.
All right.
Yeah.
In the video. Whatever you want.
Class of 94. Woo! We're through. We're out of here. Get him out in Angela. Woo! Best dressed award. Now where's them? That has your picture. We're going to get this picture now.
Congratulations, graduates. We earned it.
We got to get up and stand.
I just want to say congratulations to the class of 94. Good job.
Best of luck and follow your dreams. Good luck to the class of 94, and I'll miss you all. I love you. Bye.
See you all.
Bye. Every picture we take.
Hey,
Mama. Get the picture. Did you get it?